Hey, what's up YouTube? What's going on today? Sasuke Retsuden has finally dropped. Now, a lot of people, including myself, wanted to read this for some time. Now, I haven't read the Retsuden, but only know points of it. So with the Retsuden coming out in a manga form and being translated officially into English, I am excited to be reading this. Now, let's start off with the cover page. This cover page has Sasuke with Sakura on it, along with director Zansol and the Velociraptor, though it is like the Japanese novel version of the Retsuden. So let's get into the story. The story so far in chapter 1 is that Sasuke goes to the land called Redaku to find a cure for Naruto's chakra illness. There, Sasuke meets this girl named Layla, who says her mom might know something about the Sage of Six Path. So while they both go and find her mom, these two thieves come running through. Layla's mom comes running up to Layla and tells her to stop them as they stole from her shop. Sasuke then helps the mother and the daughter and stops the two thieves. Now the thieves get caught, and the thieves mention them being sent to Tatar, which makes Sasuke not question it yet, until later when Kill takes Sasuke back to her house and gives her daughter's hand in marriage to Sasuke, in which he denied as he says he already has a family. Sasuke then asks her about the Sage of Six Path, in which Kill says that in the book of Yore, it mentions the Sage of Six Path staying at the Tatar Observatory, but those pages are now missing. This makes Sasuke curious on why those thieves went to Tatar, and he himself must go there now and investigate. Now Sasuke goes undercover into the prison, and he sees how this prison is set up and how if you try to escape, you'll find yourself being eaten by a Velociraptor. Sasuke then gets into a fight in which he is about to be sent into solitary, but then a fellow named Director Zansol stops Sasuke from going there. This is their first encounter, though Sasuke doesn't suspect him yet. Thus, Sasuke says this observatory hides more secrets, and this chapter ends here with him investigating on what's going on here and how it relates to the Sage of Six Path. So the story so far is pretty interesting. Now let's get into the drawing. The drawing is pretty good and is like Kishimoto's, though there are some rough patches with this drawing. For example, Sarada and Sakura look all blobby and not sketched very well. But the drawing is like Ikimoto's, though it doesn't feel as detailed as Ikimoto's drawing for Boruto. But the drawing is still pretty good in my opinion, and detailed enough to give us the expressions on what characters are feeling. For example, when Kill says to Sasuke to marry her daughter Layla, you can see the blushed expression of Layla, while Sasuke's expression remains hidden as he doesn't show his feelings up front. So the artwork is pretty good, and I like where it's going with that too. Now the timeline. This is a debate that's been going on for a while, so I'm here to break it down. When does Sasuke Retsuden take place? Well, I think it takes place during Boruto. As we know that Naruto is already Hokage and he has his face sculptured in the mountain, this tells us that Naruto's Hokage inauguration has already passed, and when that happened, Boruto was roughly 8 to 9 years old. But this doesn't take place after the inauguration. This takes place around the time the academy starts for Boruto and Sarada. I say this because of two reasons. First, being that Sarada was shown next to Sakura all grown up and looks like her anime self, in which Sasuke knows how Sarada looks. And that means that the events of the 7th Hokage and the Scarlet Spring have already taken place, as before that, Sasuke doesn't know what Sarada looked like. So for him to recall his daughter at 12 to 13 years old, he must have already met her. And the second reason being that if it takes place during the Scarlet Spring arc, then this tells us that this takes place during the academy days of Boruto and Sarada. And in the anime, we know it takes place between episode 17 to 21-ish. So I think this takes place during the beginning of the Boruto series before the Momoshiki arc. Now overall, I think this manga is going to do really good and will most likely get an anime adaptation. But I do think the studio will tell the creators to incorporate this Retsuden into Boruto so that they can make an arc of Sasuke and Sakura, and it will be in the current Boruto storyline. This will give the writers more time to write anime canon arcs and will allow the manga to progress further. This will also help Boruto bring in more views and money, so they might make it with a show. If not, then they'll make it a new anime. Now, what to expect next? Well, we're going to see how the manga does and how the story progresses. I personally like it and like how they reference the terms in Naruto, like the Sage of Six Path, Sasuke using his Rinnegan on simple situations, Sasuke not running out of chakra after using his Rinnegan once, and all that stuff. Most importantly, I want to see the interactions between Sasuke and Sakura. That is my main reason for reading this, and I do believe we'll get some more scenes of them later on. So that is what I think of Sasuke Retsuden. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos to come.